Reality Check TV, Sacramento.
Hey, this is Shell with Reality Check TV Sacramento. Here we are with Banger. But it's not just Banger's show right now, it's a big event. It is New Year's Eve, 2015.
Right.
Yes. Okay, we're going to introduce the band in just a minute. Okay, we're going to just kind of do it out of format, you know. We're going to tell some stories, okay? We're going to tell how we met each other real briefly, because I know this band just formed this year, and I just kind of want to get a flavor of that moment, the heads of the band, and then, you know, we got the FUN guy, or the FNG, because I was like trying to say he's fun, you know, but okay, the fucking new guy over here. So we'll get to him in a minute. So we're going to start it off with you guys, and let's just get right into it. How did we start this?
Well, I'm Bill, and this is Brian, and I answered a Craigslist ad that said, wanted guitar player
So classy. Go on.
for high-functioning alcoholic punk rock drummer. And I thought, well, I'm a pretty high-functioning alcoholic guitar player singer.
Put the details in there, you know?
Yeah. So I answered the ad, and we hit it off pretty good, and we recycled about 4 or 5 bass players, and came up with Ken. Ken's our favorite, so we're going to keep him.
Okay, so we're going to keep Ken. So that's Ken. So put a pin in that because Ken has a story. So what's going on over here?
Well, we did do that. I think that we left kind of a trail of destruction of bass players behind us through. It's all right to do that. Through Sacramento, we went through guys that switched from guitar to bass. We probably have a couple guys that'll never play bass again, is my guess. After that, so thank you. No, I did. That's quite enough of that. All right. So yeah, playing with Bill is a real treat. You know, from all those sorts of things. Whether it's Mr. Manners, that's what we call him. That's what we call him to his face. We call him Mr. Manners, and yeah, it's been pretty good. This is I was playing in punk bands as a kid, and through probably my 30s, and it was nice to kind of get some seasoned veterans back together to see if anyone wants to hear it. So we're excited to see what the reaction is going to be tonight.
It's going to be good. I just know it. Okay, so your story's kind of cool. So let's take us back. How many years ago?
Oh, it was the early 80s, and I was about
Your
20.
hair was longer, right?
You think. 21, 22 years old, and I went to a jam session. I'm carrying my equipment down the hallway, and I said, oh, my God, Jimi Hendrix is at the other end, or maybe it's Angus Young. And it was this 14, 15-year-old kid, Bill. And so we hung out, and we lost contact with each other at about 1984, 85.
That was a good year.
Slash to 2014. About 18 months ago, I had a dream about him. I woke up, and I said, where is this guy? And I found him on Facebook, and I mean, within a half an hour, we're having an hour-long conversation. We need to hook up, man, you know. And first thing he said to me when we met face-to-face, said, so when are you joining the band? I said, well, I live over 2 hours away. It's not going to happen. And then I watched The Last Bass Player, and I said, yeah, I'll play. So,
Progression, man. Progression.
yeah, but it's great to see somebody. I mean, I haven't seen a guy in 30
That's cool
years.
that the chemistry's still there, right?
Well, I was hard to find. I went to the East Coast for almost 20 years, and then just moved back 2 years ago. But if you had looked me back in the 80s and 90s, I was playing all over Sacramento and Roseville and Northern California in Identity Crisis and Wazoo and the Old School and a bunch of other assorted bands. So
Let's talk about the music tonight. So we're here, you know, we love filming underground music. Okay, so just having, you know, finding out about you, you know, we just found out about you. Okay, because I know you just formed, but you know, in the last couple months, and so I'm really excited to hear you live. I know this is like you guys been formulating all this year, so this is like pretty much your first big show, you know.
yes,
And how cool that you're getting credit at the end of the year, right? It's gonna be like, you know, 2015 we played, you know, we toured, you know what I mean? And then it's
this is sort of our launch right here, and this is a really
kind of like a tax write-off, right?
yeah, it's gonna be good.
Man.
Yeah.
Birthing a baby tonight, you know.
Fritos
awesome.
included.
That's right. Can we talk about one song before we you know, we're gonna cut to some music in this interview, you know. We're gonna
okay.
You know, let's break down one of your.
Well, there's some brand new stuff. There's old music. There's a couple cover songs.
How did you write it? Tell me one of the songs tonight.
I think the best music you pull down out of the air, and you just step into the place of the song and you play the song. It's already there.
Yeah.
All the music and all the songs are already there, and you just kind of step into those shoes and you play that music. I've had whole songs come to me, and you know, lyrics, music, beat, everything in my head when I'm just, you know, walking around.
Do you have like a recorder or a piece of paper or something by your side at all times? Creative artist always.
I almost always have something to write down. I'll stop traffic, cause a wreck, and write down lyrics, you know, a little piece of something for a song, because if you don't, you forget it.
You do, because I'm a writer as well, and I'll get some fantastic stuff, and if I don't at that moment,
And
I
it's
swear
at the
gone.
weird, it's the weirdest
Too much of
spots,
that
and it
stuff
just,
in the 80s, right?
yeah, too much.
Brain cells are gone. So I'm super excited. So how do you know do you know any of the other bands that are here tonight?
In the '90s, I played with a couple of guys from some of these other bands here,
So
and
they've all like maybe changed hats.
yeah.
It's cool to still
Well,
see.
Unprovoked is back, and it's their lineup from when they were all kids back in the '90s, and that's how we're here is because I know those guys, and we were at their show, and somebody else dropped out and wasn't going to play, and it was a big deal where we need another band, and I just piped up and said, yeah, we'll do it.
It's so cool that you're
Yeah.
doing it here. So great to meet you guys. I usually like to interview after I've like felt the music. I feel like we're not even sweaty. You know what I mean? It's like we're like load in time. We haven't even. But that's okay. So we're gonna have to maybe get a little like maybe after you jump off the stage, maybe just be like
Well, this
Just
is
a
good
little
too because
after-club
we haven't
pictures,
ruined your hearing yet, so this is good right now.
Exactly, and I'm sober.
Yeah.
And so that's good.
Yeah, I
I'm
won't be
glad
in a little while.
Right, I like to meet people sober because they like see me like once a year, and I'm
Yeah.
like, sorry, I don't know what I did. I apologize. So, apologize in advance. It's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a blast.
Thanks for your time. And what's the name of this band? Banger.
Banger.
That's right.
Banger! Banger!
This is Show the Reality Check TV Sacramento, and we're out.
And you would let me know. Hey, in my touch, like a death and blow.